everybody, and welcome back to podcast time. Hello, Tyler.
Yellow.
So, we're able to record a podcast today. Why?
Yep.
Because...
He finally gave us a snow day. Thank fuck.
Right. We finally got a snow day. But, you know, I'm looking outside, and I'm thinking to myself, what a wonder... No. And I'm thinking to myself...
I knew what you were going to say.
What is wrong with Mr. Hornak? It is not that kind of, like, crap going on out there right now. Like...
It's been bad all day.
But it's not, it's been snowing bad, but it's not been like, the roads were not bad this morning when I woke up, and they were not bad. They're still not really that bad.
It wasn't because of what happened last night, it's because of what was going to happen today. It was the threat of, okay, there's a lot of snow coming, and the roads are going to suck, especially at the end of the school day, we got to cancel school.
Yeah,
That's why.
Did you see his snow day video on Facebook?
My mom's mad at him because he says it's in Delhi Township, but she is set on that it's one of the Great Lakes behind him, not anything from Delhi Township. So...
Okay, weird flex.
I don't know. That's her thing, not mine. I haven't really watched it, but whatever. Let me just put in Minecraft so I can do my Minecraft thing.
Oh my god, this is so annoying. It would not be like this if the frickin' thing just wouldn't do the thing. I hate...
Perfectly specific.
So, I'm playing Terraria, and there's a stupid thing going on where it's like a wheel. It's like a scrolling wheel. That's not... Why is it like that? Who plays like that? It's not like that on my personal file, which I've never done a video on, but it is on this one. So anyway, speaking of getting mad at very annoying random things, what the hell is up with doorknobs?
Why are you so mad at doorknobs? So,
the reason I'm so freaking mad at doorknobs is because I'm tired of it. They're ridiculous. They're just... There's so many varieties of doorknobs, and they're always different. And there's like probably 8 different doorknobs on random doors in my house right now. And it's very frustrating.
Why? Because they're hard to open, or because they...
Because they're all different. And like... So...
Well, that's good. There's variety.
There's the ones that are just like normal round doorknobs or whatever. But then there's also the ones that are like... They're like handles, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. But anyway, so I was doing laundry, and the frickin' doorknob pulls out my earbuds. I can't stand that. That's gonna ruin my earbuds. Why are you like this frickin' doorknob?
Well, that's just because cords like to hook around anything and everything possible.
Right. But I'm so stinking tired of it.
It's more like the cord's fault, not the doorknob.
I don't know, because apparently I'm not hip with the kids, so I don't have AirPods. So, well, fuck you guys with the AirPods.
I don't either, but...
Well, you are definitely a boomer.
I couldn't even figure out how to use Snapchat.
Yeah. So anyway, there's the whole...
myself. I figured it out with help, but...
There's the whole situation with doorknobs and how they're all different and how I have like 8 different varieties of doorknobs in my house. But then there's also things like car door handles. On the outside, they're always in the same place. But I swear to God, every time I'm in somebody's car and I go to exit, I never reach for the right place. 'Cause they're never in the right place. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just listening to the spider crawl at me again, because, you know, it's a spider. Oh, he's going all the way up the bamboo. He's going to go over the bamboo, hurt himself, and then run away. Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying, though?
With some people's cars, it's kind of weird how they open them.
Right.
Like, just do the handle thing, and get out. No, they have to pull like 3 levers or something, or they have to. And then sometimes I can't even get. Sometimes I can't when I'm.
I fixed the stupid cycle wheel, but I can't jump anymore.
What? Oh, I'm sleeping. But anyway, sometimes I can't even find the seatbelt or something. It's that bad.
Yeah, I get
But-
that sometimes, like especially when you're in like a minivan or something and you're sitting in the middle seat. You know what I mean?
Well, one time I got in somebody's car, and the seat back, the thing that's behind me, yeah, it like comes out and folds out for like more trunk space, because it was a car thing. It wasn't actually like a minivan or anything, it was a car, but it goes down for more trunk space, and the seatbelt was stuck behind it.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
I mean, there's something about, I don't know why. I mean, I get you have to kind of get with the times, or whatever, make your cars more modern for like the times or whatever. But you could at least stick to the same simple design. I mean, they pretty much do for like the steering wheels and like all the controls. But I get into my dad's like almost brand new truck. We've had it for a little over a year now, and there's so many buttons in there, and I'm not sure what most of them do.
He's
got-
go in their truck,
Okay,
push them all once.
so he's got seat warmers, which is pretty normal. That a lot of cars have that nowadays.
Those are
But
nice.
he's also got seat coolers.
Oh, I know. Newer cars have those.
Why?
Especially if it's
Also, speaking of coolers in the truck, it's got a built-in like drink cooler area, right in between the driver's seat and the passenger seat.
That kind of reminds me, don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of when Red Robin used to have the TV in the floor in the waiting room, and then they don't have that anymore. I don't know why
forgot
that
about
came to
that.
my mind. Yeah, they got rid of that a while ago, but I remember when they had it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I used to try and break the TV, and I failed horribly many times, but. That's what it reminds me of. I'm still in a nostalgic mood because I just recorded a big video about nostalgic stuff, but we don't have to get to that right now. We can, I guess. I don't know.
Well, this one's not going up. This podcast
you
is
done with-
not going up for a long time, so.
Well, are you done with Doorknobs?
Yes, I'm done with doorknobs.
Okay, so I'll talk about the video, I guess, first. So, I just hit a chicken with an egg. Oh, thank God. Okay. Anyway, it's an hour and like 13-minute long video about elementary and middle school stories.
Jesus
I recorded with a
Christ.
bunch of people. I recorded with my friend Hunter, my friend Brian, Eli, and Jackson. Jackson was not intended to be on there. But he had some good stories, I guess. It was good they were on there because they reminded me of a bunch of stuff that I forgot about in elementary school. And then I reminded them about a bunch of stuff that they forgot about in elementary school. It was mostly elementary school. There was a bunch of stuff from Washington Woods there too as well. And then I'm going to do another video with them later about stories from the junior high.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do another, when we graduate, I want to do another one with high school.
God, I've got a lot of high school stories for me already.
Podcast. I'll be done soon. You've been playing all day.
Is that your brother again?
Yeah.
This is the second time he's been in a podcast.
I'll be done soon.
Hi, Tyler's family.
He's mad because he can't play on the PS4 for like 1 minute out of the 24 hours a day.
He's mad that he can't play Fortnite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, blood crawlers. What's the deal with airline food? Whew, anyway.
I'm hopefully I'm gonna say, hopefully getting on a plane in about just over 2 weeks to go to Poland.
Oh yeah.
So, I am, yeah. But this stupid coronavirus is starting to make its way towards Poland, and If it hits Poland, then
You
we're
are
pretty
not
much
going to be
done.
able to come back home if it hits Poland. Just to let you know.
Well, that's while we're in Poland. If it hits Poland before we leave, we're not even going. So,
I'm going to laugh if you get stuck in Poland. I mean, it's not a laughing matter, but it'd still
please
be funny.
don't laugh. It would not be funny. Because I
It's
could be
like,
over there
"Ha!
for a really long.
Tyler's
I could be
stuck
over
in
there.
Poland.
I could be over there for a really long time.
Yeah, I know. Dude, unicorn statue.
Okay, you come with me.
Okay,
You go.
let's see. What do I want to talk about next? Oh, right. So I guess another one of the things.
Wait.
Oh.
Was I
wait,
done?
wait,
Was I
wait.
done? Was I done?
Yes.
Was I done talking about stories? It was actually really long. It took a long time.
This is
The
so
junior high-
retarded.
Because it was both elementary and middle school. But, and then this junior high will be a little bit shorter than high school. We got a lot of good stories already, but I want to wait till after senior year to do it all.
Yeah.
Which is why I'll have to wait. But hopefully I can do the junior high stories. Maybe this weekend, maybe. I'm gonna upload the elementary stories, maybe today or tomorrow. Because I still have to do the homework.
Are there any bathroom stories?
Well, one of them, bathrooms were really not mentioned.
Because a couple times in the podcast you've mentioned bathroom stories. Do you have any new ones?
Bathroom stories? I don't remember this.
Oh, well, there was the one with the orange.
Oh, this is all junior high stuff, so I'll get to that in junior high.
Holy.
And then the high school, the orange is from high school. That was like earlier this year.
Yeah, I know.
Put orange.
We've
flooded the
already
toilet
talked
with
about
orange.
it on the podcast.
Well, I'm going to be talking about it on my channel specifically, so... But yes, I have referenced some of the stories that will be told later, but I haven't really told any stories from the elementary or middle school video
Alright.
quite yet. But, yeah, okay, now you can go.
So, I've been thinking. Usually that's not a good thing for me. Uh-oh, Noah's been thinking, what do we do? We're all gonna die. So anyway,
No, it's you usually just think about disturbing topics.
I found herb bag.
No, keep going.
Yeah, so, I've been thinking about how hard it is in the modern world and how many people have to spend a lot of time in school and then in college, and by the time they get out of college, they're in so much debt that they just want to die. I've been thinking about it a lot, and so I'm wondering, basically...
Oh, wait. I almost forgot what the topic was, and then you just told me. Okay, keep going.
So, I've been wondering, because there's a special place that people can go to get out. Why does it keep... There's a special place you can go to, Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and die, because I can't do anything and I'm tired of working at these controls. So, there's a special place you can go to, where you don't have to pay money to be there. You get free food. Oh, actually, the people's taxes pay for it. You get free food, sometimes education through it. You get a bed. Sometimes you have really crappy roommates, and you might end up becoming gay while being there, but this place is known as prison. And it's a little bit ridiculous how it works. Because people could just, if they don't want to deal with life, then what's stopping people from just saying, yeah, I'll just live off other people's taxes, just do something bad and go to prison. Because not only is it like a way to freeload, like you don't have to be homeless anymore, you can just commit a crime and go to prison, but at the same time, the way that prisons look today, it's like most of them, because honestly there are a lot of prisons that are like, the people in there get iPads and TVs and stuff like that if they're just being good, and it's ridiculous.
What? No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Then they can contact the outside world and get in
Yeah.
to escape.
No, that they don't want to. This is what I'm getting to. But they do get iPads and stuff, and I'm sure those iPads have restrictions and whatever, but they get all this crap, and like at that point it just kind of seems like a reward for doing something bad. Like, I know in some places you can still get the death penalty, but in a lot you can't. So you can just straight up go out in the world, massacre an entire group of people. Like, I mean, like, I don't mean like Hitler. I mean like, you know,
no,
rob a store.
There's some flaws with your logic here.
No, there isn't.
Well, they're not. Okay, so they're not. What they're gonna? Okay, they're not going to, like, the guy who shot up Parkland, the Florida school. They're not going to give him special treatment just because he's going to say, "Oh, I just don't want to go out in the real world anymore. I don't want to go to jail."
That's not what I'm saying,
No.
Tyler. You have mixed up ideas. I do not.
Ooh.
I'm saying that
Well,
if you wanted to, and you felt like I hate humanity for two reasons. One, people suck, and two, I can't make my own in this world because it is a goddamn horrible competition. And if you believe those two things, if you really wanted to, you could go out, take out a bunch of people at once, and if you're in a place that doesn't have the death penalty, which, let's be honest, is most places nowadays, then you can straight up kill a bunch of people, go to prison, and then live life like it was nothing. Because the only bad thing I can think about is prison is there is a lot of fights, and there is a chance of you dying. But at that point, most people who decide they're going to shoot something up kill themselves in the end anyway. So honestly, what is the point? What do we here on this planet for if prison is easier to live in than the outside world? What is the deal with that? I'm not saying that if you shoot up someplace, you can use, "Oh, I didn't feel like living in the outside world," as an excuse. But I feel like people would. But that would be their hidden excuse. They wouldn't straight up say that. They'd say, "I just wanted these people to die. I'm tired of listening to them." So they'd very clearly get sent to prison. Or even the alternative is an insane asylum. And those places are pretty bad. You know, straitjackets and padded rooms. I feel like you would go more insane. Like, okay, so basically what I'm getting at is I have a real big problem with how our prisons and asylums work. And I feel like the idea of a padded room and a straitjacket does not make somebody less insane. They're already insane to the point where they're going nuts and hurting themselves and other people.
I think at that point there's nothing the people can really do.
But
So they do that just to contain them and make sure that they don't hurt others or themselves.
yes, but
Which I don't.
the straitjacket is fine and whatever, but putting them in complete isolate. Okay, one of the biggest ways you can go insane is to exclude yourself from the rest of the world. You see it all the time in movies and shows, like Pirates of the Caribbean was a good example. Jack Sparrow, after he was kicked off of the Black Pearl by Barbossa and Bootstrap and all the other people, he went insane, not because he was by himself, really, but that was part of it, but he went insane because he was by himself with an absolute shitload of alcohol. But, like...
Okay, then you got
you
blame
look
that
at
on
them,
the alcohol.
You look at them, though, and then, you look at these movies, and they end up drawing faces on coconuts or whatever. Like, the Alvin and the Chipmunks, what was it, Shipwrecked or something like that? I can't remember.
Oh my god, what a movie that was.
What's her face? The person who, God, what's his name?
Yeah,
who's
the FedEx lady who got stuck on the island.
Right, she was insane, and she drew faces on things. Why? Because she was alone! Because she was in complete isolation. She created her own people and started talking to them. So I feel like putting people in their own isolated, padded room, it may be protection for them, but it sure as hell ain't making them less insane. If anything, it's making them more insane. You know what I mean?
I do see where you're going with that, but, like, those are for the people that are too far gone. or will end up getting the death penalty anyways, or are just like they can be treated, but there's like they can't take the time to treat them, and it's like too hard. I don't know.
Well, it's like looking at somebody like the Joker, for instance. The chances of him getting cured are very low.
Well,
like
there
in
you go,
the
there you
Batman
go.
universe. But that doesn't mean that they're putting a straitjacket on him and chaining him up and putting him in a room. And for whatever reason, I mean, this is just the fact that it's a made-up universe and, you know, they need a bad guy to come back and fight Batman again. But for whatever reason, he just gets out all the time. So, anyway, what I'm saying is, when it's at his point, it's not necessarily that he's completely insane. Like, I look at it more like this. I look at it like he doesn't care anymore. He's tired of doing everybody else's dirty work, so it's time to make the work dirty. And he's getting up, and he's taking measures in his own hands. And he's some sort of weird, like, I don't know, he's like an extremist, right? He's like an anarchist and an extremist. He's going out there, and he's making his point that everybody is like him. His whole thing is to try to break Batman. And even if that means that Batman has to kill Joker, he's going to do that. Joker is trying to show that even the greatest men can fall. And it's the weirdest thing, but like they still put him in an insane asylum. And I feel like most of the crap that the Joker does is fake. I feel like he's not genuinely insane. He's just acting like that. Because I do that sometimes. Not like the Joker, but like I walk around school going... People will look at me like, oh my god, that kid has autism. I really don't. I just sometimes enjoy being autistic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's a little sidetrack right there, but like, I'm talking, yeah, because now I'm talking about the Joker and how I think that he's fake and like most of the crap he pulls is just to show that everybody else is just as low as he is. And I feel like...
You went from talking about prison to ranting on about how the Joker is an educational guy, just not doing it like... His morals are flawed, basically. He's got the right idea that everybody is just as bad as everybody else, but he's going about it the wrong way completely. Okay. Okay, senor.
Like, we're all equally as terrible. We all do terrible things. Nobody's perfect. I mean, like, even Martin Luther King cheated on his wife. I mean, everybody often looks over that. We still have I'd like to point out that we still have a holiday for Christopher Columbus. Do you know how messed up that man was? Like, there's a lot of reasons to have a holiday.
Do you know how messed up everybody in 1492 England was?
Yeah, I mean, heck, you think about the whole French Revolution. Like, what are they gathering in the street for? I don't know, let's go watch. Oh my god, is that the king? Is that a guillotine? Woo! Yeah, he's getting beheaded! Woo! Like, you look at,
Well, I mean, there's more of a backstory to it than that.
Yeah, but like, you think about it, and in like the movies you would see everybody gathers for the public executions and they're like super excited. This is the thing to see. Like, oh yeah, woo! Somebody's gonna die and we get to see it. Show an example of these people. Like, you go back then and everybody's like, woo, yeah, death penalty, make it public. I want to see that bitch burn. And then you come to today and everybody's like, nah, I think we should give them a second chance.
People have more morals today than they did back then.
I'm not saying that either of those is right, but I am saying that it's kind of weird, like how far we've come.
I mean, yeah.
We literally went from killing people because it was fun. Like way back in the day, you think let me think. Well, I guess it wasn't necessarily like because it was fun, but they did something bad, and they thought, what's a way we can both humiliate them for their mistakes and put an end to their mistakes at the same time? Oh, I know. We're gonna put a rag over their head and drip some water on it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, turning away from that.
I just wanted to rant about things.
Yeah, that was more or less a rant about your feelings about it. But anyway,
Oh wait, hold on. Before you say that, if anybody does watch this video, I want you to go into the comments and prove me that I'm wrong. Because I'm not one of those people that if I'm wrong, and then I think I'm right, I'm not going to be like, no, you're wrong. Unless I know for a fact that I'm right. And that's usually when somebody has a mixed idea. Like earlier when Tyler was thinking that I was saying something completely different. And then I corrected him. And then he understood. That's the way about it I go. And recently I've been trying to like not say that everybody else is wrong. Because, well, it just starts unnecessary fights and they're just ignoring. So if anybody does watch this video, go ahead, go in the comments, prove me wrong, call me an idiot, I don't care, do whatever you want. Continue, Tyler.
yeah, okay. Wow, that was a long, wow, you went off there.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Is
that like your aggression? Is that your aggression on the world just coming out?
It is. This is why I need a punching bag, Tyler. I need something to take my anger out on.
Alright, I got a birthday gift idea for you then. Nice.
Like one of those speed punch things where they're like twirling their hands up in the air and they're hitting like this tiny punching bag. I need one of those or a punching bag or something, I don't know. Or maybe just somebody who can't feel pain. I'll just pay them to stand in the middle of the room while I beat the crap out of them.
Nah, I think you should get a bag. Because you're still doing damage. Just because the person can't feel the pain doesn't mean they're doing damage.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I know what I need. So I'm assuming you saw the first Kung Fu Panda, right?
Oh, duh! I've seen every Kung Fu Panda.
So you remember that time?
The first one's the only good one, though.
So you remember that time in the first one where he's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do this, or Master Shifu walks him in and says, here's the training facility, and then Po looks at it and he's like freaking out. He's like, is there a level 0? And then the stupid punching thing comes out, and then he fails against it, and that becomes level 0. That's what I need. I need one of those. So not only is it something that I'm hitting, but it'll also come back and hit me and make me feel like, well, maybe I should change my mind about this. And then I'll be like, nah, never mind, and I'll punch it again and it'll come back and I'll do that thing and I'll just go in a circle.
Okay.
It's a little weird, but I'm just kind of like losing my mind right now.
Well, I advise you to collect yourself and shut up. Because we're going to completely do a 180 here, and talk about one thing that is really coming to my mind over today, because I am bored out of my mind just trying to find something to do.
I felt that this morning. I needed this snow day, but now I can't find anything to do.
I could barely find anything to do over the break. I made the rant, uploaded the rant.
Mm-hmm.
It took me forever to get my friends together to do the story thing. I did that, and here we are.
Mm-hmm.
What was I talking about? Oh, one thing that's really came to my mind is the outrageous things fast food places are doing and selling.
I forgot.
So I got an example here. So it kind of crossed my mind when I was watching YouTube not too long ago, when an advertisement came up, and it was a KFC ad. And I know KFC has done some really weird things in the past. They did the Cheetos sandwich. They've done a Double Down, which is a sandwich with it's a sandwich, but chicken tenders replace the bread. And then it's bacon, cheese, and God knows what else in the middle. And then there's a secret menu item called a Triple Down, where you add in another layer of that crap in between the two chicken tenders. But anyway, they've done crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I saw an advertisement today take a guess on what KFC has done next. Take a guess.
Let me think about this. Give me a minute. Let's think. KFC, chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and say tacos.
Nope. Donut chicken sandwich.
What is that?
Yep. It's basically a chicken sandwich. It's basically just a plain chicken sandwich with chicken tenders, the chicken in the middle, but the buns are glazed donuts.
Why?
You ask KFC because I don't know why.
It seems unnecessary.
It is. And it got me thinking. Pizza Hut has done a lot of these outrageous things. They're
Well, they
literally
had
like
the-
putting.
The Cheez-It thing.
Yeah, that was stupid. Never tried that. They've put cheeseburger. They've put mini cheeseburger sliders as outside part of their pizza on the crust. They've done that before. They've done put breadsticks in the crust. They've done a lot of stuff with their crust.
Yeah.
They've done a lot
Actually,
with their crust.
The Pizza Hut by us just closed down recently.
I know, and so did the Hooters.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a Hooters. Dang, that was so long ago.
Yeah, it's been closed for a while actually. But anyway, it's just weird. Like, what are you trying to accomplish by unleashing all this crap onto the world?
What was his name? Childish Gambino. If that was his name, if I'm thinking the right guy, then let me quote him real quick. This is America.
What?
This is America, Tyler. Willkommen aus America.
Okay, but in a world where Michelle Obama had a vegetable garden when they were in the White House, you know, and like there's like calories and stuff posted, and
Yeah,
then,
she ruined
like,
school food. We have to drink Trumo now. Gross.
Like America's so two-faced when it comes to health. You got one side where it's all healthy, you know, they're so strict on their diet plans, you know, they post calorie counts and they do all this great stuff. And then you got like this what KFC and Pizza Hut are doing, and you got this restaurant, I don't know if you heard of it, it's called the Heart Attack Grill.
Oh yes, in Vegas.
Oh, they've got one in Arizona, they've got one in Vegas, and I think they have one
That's
in
the one with the
well.
what is it? It's either 50 pounds or it's like it's a really heavy burger patty, and it's a giant, massive burger. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
everybody who works there dresses skimpy, just like Hooters.
no, they're dressed as doctors.
Yeah, but it's skimpy doctors.
Nurses. Well, duh, it's Vegas.
That's true. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've heard of that place.
Yeah. And everything. So, like, why do we have to be so two-faced about it? Like, I mean, you've got all these places cutting down on this crap, and then you got all these companies that are just gonna shoot right back with even more outrageous items. I don't get it.
It really doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I've been noticing that. Actually, you remember the food pyramid?
Yup.
So, did you know that is actually not official anymore?
I don't quite remember what was on the food pyramid, but
It was
I'm not surprised.
dairy, grains, protein, fruits, and vegetables. And so the whole thing was that you need a certain amount of these every day. But that was invented back in a time where everybody looked at fat like it was bad. So you'd see dairy up in the top corner, like don't eat much dairy and stuff. And I mean, like, really, it should have been grain because it's the carbs that are like the bad thing. But we've been trying to get healthy since like I think the 60s or something like that, because we started noticing the obesity rate going up. I don't know. It might have been
that was more like the 90s actually, because I remember.
There was something. It was either I don't know if I'm thinking of Nixon or Reagan, but it was one of the two, and they initiated a plan to stop this. and to help people eat healthier. I don't remember which one it was
I
though.
don't know, but that just came to my mind. All these stupid concoctions that these companies. I'm specifically targeting Pizza Hut and KFC because they're the two most extreme cases.
Well,
Like
I mean,
McDonald's just sticks to what they have. Burger King, their entire menu is full of monstrous burgers. I'll go off on Burger King a little bit too. Because I remember we were driving home from our trip to Alaska. Our port was in Seattle, so we were driving home from Seattle.
mhm.
We stopped at a Burger King, and I didn't know what to get. I was under pressure, I had to order and stuff, so I ordered I forget, it was like the Bacon King burger.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing was okay, just imagine I'm trying to imagine a thing that I could compare it to. Think of, take a Big Mac and squish it down. So it's like a wider, thicker burger than a Big Mac. It's not as tall, but it's a
Right.
lot wider. It's about twice the width of of the Big Mac. All right.
Mhm.
It was loaded with it had cheese, mayonnaise, ketchup, and bacon on it. Nothing healthy whatsoever. And like that, it was enormous. Okay, you know how big of an appetite I've got. All right, I could barely finish the thing. I don't think I even ate the fries that came along with it.
Yeah.
That's how big it was.
Well,
I mean, and that's what Burger King's been doing for a long time. Then you got like Wendy's. Wendy's is coming out with this breakfast burger that is like a regular burger, which is it's like a Baconator with a sunny side up egg thrown on it.
oh, like Red Robin's egg burger.
Yeah, but it's for breakfast, and it's coming out March 2nd.
I don't know why you know when it's exactly going to come out, but okay.
Because of sports commercials.
Oh, okay. Weird flex.
And then you got like Subway. That's a whole different story because they're not even a burger joint. But Chick-fil-A is pretty good. They do pretty good with it. Then you got Taco Bell. All right.
Taco Bell has a lot of weird things. But also Taco Bell's menu is huge.
Yeah, they got a lot on their menu. They took away. When I last went to Taco Bell and I wanted the 3 Doritos Locos Tacos meal, and they took that away.
So whenever
So
I go to Taco Bell, and I feel like Taco Bell is underrated, a lot of people look at it and like, ew, it's disgusting. When in reality, we've done the science in class, and it's actually the healthiest fast food place. You know what I mean?
But like, it's the same thing with little. It's about like the quality, I believe. This comes up with Little Caesars too.
The quality, yeah, I can agree with that. Continue.
It's basically like it's like you think of the big name pizza joints. You think of Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, even though they're going through some crap right now.
Jet's isn't very big unless you live in a certain area, but Jet's is really good.
Jet's is getting there. Jet's is good. I like Jet's. I like Domino's. Though I think they just boatload their pizza and breadsticks grease. Which is why I try and stay away from it at all costs sometimes. Pizza Hut is good. It's just we lost our Pizza Hut. And then you got Little Caesars, right?
Yeah.
They're fast, they're affordable, and it's good. It's really good. I love Pizza Hut. I love Little Caesars. All right. But people shine down on it because of the quality, because they are so high class and they want the pizza. Well, no, I just want some good pizza.
Oh, what is it?
Really
Is it?
all I care about.
Am I thinking of Holiday Inn? Or no, maybe I don't know. What is it? No, it's not Holiday Inn, but it's a pizza place. Cottage Inn. That's what it is. That's like the most expensive pizza place ever, and honestly, not a fan. It wasn't very good.
I really don't like Cottage Inn. Like
Right.
I like Jets.
I like Jets a lot. Jets is good quality pizza, and it's not that expensive.
It'd probably go for me top on the ranking pizza place. Probably go Little Caesars, Jets, Pizza Hut, Domino's, and then probably Fat Boys. Forgot about Fat Boys,
I don't like Fat
then
Boys.
Cottage Inn.
Oh no, Fat Boys is the one that I do like. It's Happy Howie's that I don't like.
Hungry Howie's.
Yes, that.
I've had it. And, the thing I have against Fat Boys is because they put way too much pepperoni on their pizza, and it gives an it gives an unnecessary kick to it.
So, on
That's
the
what I
topic
have against
of, I'm kind of heading back a little bit, but back to like when we were just talking about how fast food places have so much weird stuff.
Yep.
What is another thing that you could think about is like, why do, let me think about how I'm gonna say this. Why are there so many fast food places? Like, especially of the same variety. Like, for instance, we just said like 10 different pizza places.
It's competition. People don't want. It's like companies trying to beat. It's like it goes all the way up the corporate ladder to like big name companies trying to beat out Amazon, but end up failing, and they want to beat out. I don't know. Okay, I think it's just like they want to have their own name out there instead of working for some other company. It's like people that made Burger King. I don't know what I don't know if Burger King came first or McDonald's came first or whatever. But you don't want to work for something that will literally take all your time and all your effort and just take it for self
take it for
use.
granted? No.
Yeah,
yes.
Self-use.
Self-use. You're right.
And so they try and make their own thing so that they can have some recognition. I guess maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I don't honestly know what the deal is with that, but I just
because companies serve this like. There's a difference between Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's. There's a difference, but it's the same general idea, but there is a difference. Right.
Like when I think of Burger King, I think of I don't think of heart attacks. I think mostly of like whenever I think Burger King, the first thing that comes to my mind that I'd be like, oh, that sounds pretty good right now, is the chicken fingers or whatever, which were like fries, but they were made out of chicken.
Chicken fries? I love chicken fries.
Yeah, those, not chicken fingers. God, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Chicken fries? Those are good.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they still have them. I'm surprised they're not gone, but I'm glad they still have them.
It's a little less broad than when I think of like Wendy's. When I think of Wendy's, I think chicken. Their chicken at Wendy's, like their chicken nuggets are the bomb.
I love their nuggets, but when I think of Wendy's, I think of a Baconator.
I don't really get burgers from Wendy's, and also they're square, so...
I know they're square.
It's a little weird.
But that's the variety, like they serve square burgers. And then Chick-fil-A's different because they serve chicken. Culver's is different because it's a healthy mix between a sit-down restaurant and a fast food place.
Yes, exactly. They're pretty good. Except for Jackson works there, so, you know.
Jackson works there?
Yeah, or at least he did. I don't know if he still does.
He doesn't work at Culver's. I don't think he has a job.
He did work at Culver's. I know that.
Oh, I'll have to ask him about that. Hold on, I'll text Brian, because Brian, Jackson, and Eli are all in the same room.
None of them at your house, though?
No, they'd probably be on the podcast right now if they were here.
Well, I would never let Jackson on the podcast.
Well, he would force his way in. I didn't ask him to be on my stories video.
I've got some serious beef with that kid. He needs to quit fighting people. Swear to God. We've had some conversations ourselves about him, you and I. And I'm not going to get into that because it just kind of ruins the mood. Just like talking about how what he gets away with. But, what were we talking about? Oh, right. I was talking about what I think of when I think of certain restaurants. When I think of McDonald's, I mostly think of how cheap it is to just go there. But I really, really like McDonald's breakfast foods, especially the bagel thing.
I like their bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
That is so good.
Their hash browns.
Their hash browns are great. I feel like I don't really necessarily like McDonald's. I mean, their chicken tenders are great, But other than that,
Their
it's
fries, I like their fries because they're not too crunchy, but you can't have them cold. You have to have them fresh
well,
for them to be good.
if we're talking about great fries, you gotta go to Arby's.
I have had Arby's fries before. Totally
They're
forgot
so
about
good.
Arby's.
Arby's is great. Arby's has
Totally
so
forgot
much
about
good
Arby's.
stuff.
I totally forgot about Arby's. Holy crap! How did I forget about Arby's?
Buffalo chicken sandwich is my favorite thing that they have there, and it's like the only place
Okay.
I can get that fast food wise.
I'm not a fan of their. I did have their buffalo chicken sandwich once. It's the only. I've only went to Arby's once. Because
Oh my god.
We had a free.
Well,
because
I've never been to Chick-fil-A, so
We've had 2 coupons for free chicken sandwiches or something, and I had their buffalo one. I was not a fan of it.
I'm a fan.
I was not a fan of it. Our family's not really a big Arby's fan. That's why I've really never been there.
Mhm.
But Chick-fil-A though, you gotta have their waffle fries. Before you start talking about Arby's, you gotta have Chick-fil-A's waffle fries, man. They are top notch.
You see, the thing is though about Chick-fil-A, I've never had Chick-fil-A. Ever.
Well, you gotta have it then.
So I can't really say nothing about Chick-fil-A, but KFC, when I think of KFC, I mostly like my favorite thing at KFC is the mashed potato bowl, which they kind of pathetically try to recreate at our school for lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, when I think of KFC, I think of chicken.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I also think about old racist Southern dude, because that's basically their mascot, just without the racist part.
Who knows? He might have been.
Well, no, because a lot of black people eat at KFC, so can't be racist.
That doesn't mean anything. Hitler
Means
ran
something.
Germany, but that doesn't mean that there weren't Jews living in Germany.
You have a good point.
Yeah, he could have been racist, but I don't know. I didn't know him. I wasn't alive when he was.
No.
Well, I might have been alive when he was alive, but I don't know. I think he's been dead for a while.
What else?
We've actually made a very big jump this podcast. We went from talking about literally me ranting on about prison and how it's like, and the Joker, and just me ranting, to talking about what we think of when we think of fast food places. We really did make a big jump.
Oh, you know one that I wish I could have went to and never did?
What?
White Castle.
I heard it was terrible, or is terrible. You know Five Guys?
I love Five Guys.
I think it's overrated. Not a fan.
You think it's over?
Not really
I
a
love
fan.
how you can make I love how you can customize what you put on your burger.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of Five Guys. Honestly, it wasn't that good when we went there.
Yeah, one that I wasn't too fond about. What was it called? Shoot. Oh, it's a Western. It's like Northwest exclusive.
Jack in
It's
the
called
Box.
Jack in the Box. Yeah, we went there we went to the one that's one of the ones that's in Seattle.
It's pretty big out west.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
lot of
nothing
them.
special. It's nothing special. It didn't help that when we went there, we were all in like bad moods because we had been in the car for 3 days and tensions were a little high.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something that you should go all the way out west for.
Mhm.
Now, one that you should go all the way out west for, which I'm hoping to go to one time, is In-N-Out Burger, because I will go out to In-N-Out Burger just for the Neapolitan shake.
So I don't think I've eaten an In-N-Out burger, and if I have, I don't remember. But
Well, it's a Southwest exclusive.
yeah, I know. I've seen them before when I went, Southwest to Arizona and Nevada and all that. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been
I
there.
guess-
But honestly, I've heard a lot about it. But I'm in no rush to get to any fast food place. Because honestly, if I had a choice to go to a restaurant to eat, it would not be a fast food place. Unless it was like midnight and you gotta go to Taco Bell at midnight because,
Gotta clear out your system so you can go to sleep easy.
that's not why. It's just a thing that people do for whatever stupid reason.
Go to Taco Bell.
Midnight
actually,
Taco Bell guns.
actually,
Yeah.
I do remember when we were driving to Kansas City. I think you can get Jack in the Box like near St. Louis, so I guess it's not that long of a drive.
Oh, there's things in this chest. Dang it.
So I guess it's not too far of a drive. But
Yeah.
I'd rather choose a sit-down restaurant, especially if you've been on a long road trip, just to get out of the car and sit down and eat some like actual good food. Well, not actual good food. I shouldn't say that. But like just be out of the car for an extended period of time. Because we did that when we were driving home. One of our last stops was an Applebee's in Wisconsin, which I'm surprised. I've never, outside of the Applebee's, which is near the now closed Pizza Hut, that is the only other Applebee's I've ever seen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the one in Wisconsin that we went to. That's the only other Applebee's I've ever seen. I've seen two Texas Roadhouses.
I've only ever seen one Texas Roadhouse. And honestly, Texas Roadhouse is underrated. It's so good
I love
there.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse is great.
The rolls
The rolls
are
and the
top
cinnamon
notch.
butter. The cinnamon butter.
Okay, the butter's good, yes. They should get more. They should give you more of it though, because they only give like little portions.
But yeah,
they
the
give you more.
rolls.
They more of them.
They give you rolls and peanuts just whenever you go there. And like
But you can get peanuts without even having to like pay for anything.
right,
They have a huge
you could just
barrel right at
literally
the
go
end.
stand inside and there's a big barrel and you just, yeah, peanuts, sounds good. You can actually get like bags if you ask, and you can take peanuts home.
For free.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Dang. What's another underrated place that I really liked?
We should wrap this up pretty soon. But
Yeah,
maybe
probably
we'll.
should.
Do you have anything else to talk about before we do it?
No, we're kind of just going off. We're kind of just winging it now because we kind of went away from what we were talking about. But
Hey, but we are getting pretty
It's
good at
good.
winging it now.
hey, I think this is the most content we've stuffed into a podcast. There's like no dead time, so
Right.
that's good.
There's been very little, and it's mostly been just like because you're playing Minecraft or something, and I'm playing Terraria, and there's that like thing that always happens where one of us gets frustrated or annoyed by the game, and that's pretty much.
Well,
I mean,
that's why I got out of
yeah.
Minecraft, because cows like to get in my chicken pen. So
Okay, weird flex.
hey, I just got a nice comment from Mr. Trax. Okay. Actually, I do have one more topic to talk about. Or should I save it for another podcast?
No, let's bring it in. Come on.
There's
Send
two
it.
There's two spam YouTube channels that are run by bots. They're called Traptown and Traptown HTC. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
They go on to random videos and they say they comment this exact thing in everything. Okay, so I got two, Trap Country and Traptown HNH.
Yeah.
The Trap Country said, "Awesome, keep it up. Would you like to be YouTube friends?" And then, in my video I said, "Great content, keep it up. Would you like to be YouTube friends?" Yeah, it's spam because I see it literally across almost every video I watch.
I think I've gotten one of those. But not from them. It was from a different channel. But yeah, I know what you mean.
It's so dumb. Why do you
It's-
have to do that?
It's a ploy to get subscribers, and it works. It really does work.
I guess.
There are so many gullible people on YouTube now.
It's just stupid music. That's all they post.
Well, the one that I had, it was just really crappy quality video, I think. I don't remember who it was or what it was, but...
Also, I'm 10 views away from 3,000 overall views. So
Nice!
Just
I'm at, like, almost 200, I think, overall.
almost 3,000 overall views. That's good. Okay, I was just checking out my newest
You
video.
just wanted to spread
upload.
awareness.
I got the comment, and now... See, this guy's a bot. Let's see. Mr. Trax. Probably is. All he does is post music.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been podcast time with Tyler. Maybe we'll get a special guest on here next time we do this. This one actually won't come out for a while. I mean, I literally, like, today, just to date the video on how old we're recording this, literally this morning is when I uploaded Podcast Time Feet Blaze. So this is pre-recorded, and so yeah, it's been fun. See you guys later. Hello, Tyler's cat. Say goodbye, Tyler's cat and Tyler.
Hi, goodbye.